Hello, my name is Antonio Asoki and I have a bullets qualification. Bullets it's an exam that is taken to have a qualification in the business area of English. I currently have a C1, which gives me the it's higher than the average, that is B2. And bullets, if you don't know what it is, it's as I said, it's an exam taken to give you a certain qualification in your level of English, and it gives you a lot of benefits indeed. Like, for example, it's globally recognized, and many businesses are really interested in people that have a bull certification. It has given me work, and I have even studied abroad because of this qualification I have. It also boosted my job profile, which has gave me several jobs with a really good job, and that is some of the benefits and advantages that Bullet has given me. Hello, a classmate recently asked me the difference between the writing formats: letter of inquiry, a formal email, a memo, and a report. Well, I want to start off with the letter of inquiry. Basically, the letter of inquiry, it's a letter that you write to another organization, business, or any other in order to persuade the reader to respond. For example, you ask him a question formally in order to gain information in exchange. That is the main purpose of the letter of inquiry. Then the formal email is just a basic conversation between two persons with a formal language, in difference of the regular emails we send to our friends or any other. You have to be professional on those. A memo, it's a it's a letter that is written with information sent by one person or department to another in the same business organization. For example, when are we having the meeting? What is the job for today? What are the goals for this week, etc. Finally, the report is based on a letter that, um, a report is a kind of writing with a letter format that bases in an introduction of what they are going to talk about. Then you mention the problems that are being located with the thing that is being reported on, and finally you conclude with suggestions in order to fix the problem or improve it. Hey, hi, today I'm going to talk about the difference between the financing terms of the British and the American. First, I'm going to say the British term and then the American term. Starting off with check. Check, and in the US it's also check, but it's spelled differently. It's spelled CHEQUE for the British, and check CHECK for the Americans. Then you have current account and checking account. And then I'm going to talk about the notes and bills. Notes for the British can be confused with checks, the ones you give money to people when you pay, and American will pay with bills. For example, in a restaurant, an American will pay with bills, and the British will pay with notes. For them, that is what it means: transaction of money. And then the retail price index for the British is called like that, and consumer price index for the Americans. And then we have share and stock. Share is for the British, that is a part of the company's capital, and stock for the Americans. So the term changes a lot. Then now the shareholder and stockholder. So a shareholder is a person that owns a percentage of the company's capital, as well as the stockholder. So there's a difference between the terms, like word difference, share and stock. Then you have a stock for the British and inventory for the Americans. And this is what you have your inventors of the company, basically. And then you have trade union and labor union for the Americans, and it's basically the union of labor. That is all I can say. And finally, I'm going to talk about the merchant bank and the investment bank. That is basically, well, investing in the bank, and in the different kind of places where you can invest in the bank. And just as a tip, the current account, sorry, the creditors in British and in the US, they're called accounts payable. So basically, the people who you owe money. And that's about it. Thank you for your time. Hello, and this is a tutorial on how to make a speaking exam for students. So I think the perfect way to make a bullets exam is start off with an introduction interview. Ask the person from where he is, introduce himself, his identity basically, his home, family, work, studies, and interests basically. That should take about 4 to 5 minutes. Then part 2, I'll say it should be, for example, give you a task card which asks you to talk about a particular topic, including points included like in your talk. And then you're given a minute to prepare notes and everything. And I think that should be really specified, because the person needs to take notes and be prepared for speaking you about a topic he has just been given to. And that should be about 3 to 4 minutes. And finally, the two-way discussion. The examiner should ask like questions related to the topic they were discussing in the second part. And these questions are designed to give you like an opportunity to discuss more abstract issues and ideas. And that should take about 4 to 5 minutes. That is the perfect way I think a speaking exam should be taken care of.